Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Rob, you are a complete piece of ish. The way you gaslit Leah tonight, whoo, baby, the dramatics of it all. Give him an Oscar. Give him an Oscar. What was that? What in the actual was that? Y'all, whoo, baby, before we get into Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 8, I need y'all to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video through, and if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Whoo, child, let's just go ahead and get into it because we don't have time to waste. We got some things to get into. Nicole and Andrea are talking to the ladies, okay? They catching them up on how everything went. They filling them in about the date. They letting them know that they definitely kissed both of them men. Both of them men, both of them men. Of course Leah's feeling away. Of course Kyla's feeling away. Of course Hannah's feeling away. Because these girls just walked into the villa and basically put their lips all over their man. But I want y'all to pay attention to Andrea, okay? Because Andrea told them that she's just happy that both the guys gave her a chance. That's low-key telling Leah, yeah, I can get him if I want him. That's basically what that was about. Yeah, girl, I see you, Andrea. Miss, I know what I want and I get what I want. I see you. Leah is sick, okay? She says she's trying her best to not be petty. Girl, bring the claws out. At this point, after I done watched the episode, bring the claws out, okay? Stick them in whatever you need to stick them in. Leah and Kyla are feeling away, so they go to Phil Liv in, and they kiss both of them. They kiss both of them. And Liv is like, for real? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yes, child. Loose lips. Loose lips. The lips are loose. Child, when I tell you I'm so roused up after this episode, I am roused up, okay? Kendall takes this opportunity to tell Hannah that he kissed Nicole. He said he wanted to be upfront with her. He wanted to be straightforward with her. And she said she's happy she told him. And she wants him to go through this process and have his own process. If they're meant to be, they are meant to be. That's what she told him. But we know she feels some type of way. But I mean, I could respect Kendall and I could respect Hannah because they're allowing each other to go through the process. I don't know if that's because they don't really care for each other. But baby, when I tell you the house is in shambles, the house is in shambles, okay? So Aaron goes to talk to Kyla and he tells her that he kissed Andrea. I'm glad that these men are being straightforward because baby, the girls already spilled the tea. Remember when they were sitting out there on the beach and you know Rob turned around like, let's keep this between us? Baby, as soon as them girls got back to the house, they was ready to tell it all. He's like, there's really no comparison between you two. She's a little bit more level-headed. I said, well, that's not a compliment. And then he told her that she knows what she wants. I said, again, that's not a compliment. I don't know if this is supposed to make Kyla feel better, but I can promise you it didn't, Aaron. But I respect you for being upfront and being honest about their differences. Kyla lets him know, listen, if I'm not your first choice, then choose her. Don't choose me. He was like, so you'll be okay with that? And she's like, no, I won't be okay with that. But obviously, I want what's best for you, even if it sucks for me. And that's mature. That was mature of them, okay? They handled this perfectly well. These couples are handling the conversation the way I expected them to, okay? Everybody knows that on Love Island, you come in here, you're going to have to date around. You're going to have to try to see what else is out there because at any moment of the time, someone could come take your partner or your couple, right? So I respect the fact that Aaron was honest with her and I like how she handled it. She was honest about her feelings. Yes, I would be hurt, but I know you got to do what's best for you and let's move on. But child, when Rob went to go talk to Leah, he didn't even take a second. He sat down and he just straight up told her, I like her. The date went really well. And then he told her that they kissed. Now, Rob, I'll give you this bit. He did tell Leah that he wants to continue to get to know Andrea. And then when Leah was proceeding to like kind of express a little bit of emotion, you know, she did say, you know, like, I could understand that. And he was like, so this is why I like you, because you're so cool. And he kind of like ended the conversation. And I was just sitting here like, what the F was that? Like, you didn't even give her a chance to really express how she felt about you springing all this on her after you told her that she had nothing to worry about. But then you sit up there and you just straight out tell her, I like her. I want to continue to get to know her and we kiss. And then you took the little bit of I understand, and ran with it, ended the conversation, told her that you liked her because she's cool, so that can make her feel better about not speaking up and not voicing her opinion about how she really feels. Child, when I tell you Rob was working on my nerve, baby, he was working on my nerve this episode. I don't know what was in the punch that they was giving them people, but the villa, I repeat, the villa is on fire. So Nicole and Cordell, they get to have a conversation, y'all. And it was really nice. He talked about his tattoos. It was a very intimate conversation. She said she liked just being able to fill up on him. He explained about the butterfly from his grandmother when she passed away. And that's what the blue butterfly on his wrist stood for. Very sweet, very intimate. She did say that she was listening, but she was a little distracted because, I mean, Cordell's fine. We know that, right? But Kendall finally got his chance to talk to Nicole because he's been fiending for this, okay? He's been hawking her down like, where's she at all night, okay? He finally got that chance. They talking about, you know, games and Star Wars. They really are vibing. And they really seem to have like a connection. To me, it's giving friendship, okay? But apparently to Nicole, it may be giving more. Because she said that he gives her this school-like butterfly feeling in her stomach. And it definitely doesn't hurt that he's hot. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm reading this all wrong. But I learned one thing, and the one thing I learned is that I'm never freaking wrong, okay? It just takes a while for the ish to unfold. And once the ish unfold, then I'll be right. So then, of course, Rob and Andrea had to sneak away because the date that they had just wasn't enough. So they go upstairs and they're talking. She's telling him like, oh my gosh, our date went so well. I didn't even want to go on another date. Basically telling him, sir, I'm choosing you. Okay, I need you to understand that. Then there's a spider crawling around and he's picking up the spider, putting it on his face and asking her would she kiss him with the spider on. And I'm sitting here like, Rob, you pissing me off. You pissing me and my homegirls off, Rob, okay? But I can't deny it. There's something between them two. Okay, as much as I want to feel for Leah, I can understand he's drawn to her. But Rob's a sneaky mother effer. A sneaky mother effer, okay? And I got my eye on you, Rob. I got my eye on you. Because he's telling her, like, can you just keep this between me and you? I like you. Why you got to keep it between y'all two? What's the secret, sir? What's the secret? The secret is that you basically want her to choose you so that y'all could go ahead and run off in the sunset together. That's what it's giving. Meanwhile, Leah's downstairs spiraling. Homegirl's having a whole panic attack. She's feeling dumb. She's feeling like an idiot. She is in her feels. Liv said, go upstairs and get your man. What you down here talking to us for? Go upstairs. So you know what she did? She went upstairs and she was like, Rob, come here. Can I talk to you? He's like, you want to talk to me? Who else I want to talk to? Yeah, she want to talk to you. Child. They went and they start talking. Now, this is where I really was sitting there ready to punch Rob in his face because he got me effed up. Yeah, he had Leah effed up, but he got me effed up too, okay? Leah starts to call Rob out on the way he's been acting. Because you've been out this house all freaking day. You barely had any time to talk to me, but then you go spend hours talking to her. You told me I had nothing to worry about, but now you over here like, I like you, I like her, I like her, I like her. She feels like she's being played. And I'm like, girl, if you only knew, had you waited a few more minutes, him and Andrea would have been up there making out, full-blown makeout session, and you would have walked in on it. Then you would have ran away crying. So I'm glad she came up there when she did. So while Leah's calling him out on his ish, he starts to gaslight her and make her think she's crazy. Let me tell you something. God gave us women, you know, this gut feeling. It's called our intuition. And Leah, you're not wrong. What you're feeling in your gut is absolutely right. And for Rob to sit up there and try to act like what was happening wasn't happening is crazy to me, okay? He's sitting there talking to him, I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down and act like a grown man and handle your handle, because nobody got time for this. So he goes and walk away, and then he comes back, and now Leah's apologizing to him. And I'm sitting here like, ain't this a fool? Ain't this a fool? He tells her that she doesn't listen to him and he doesn't feel heard and that there's no sexual chemistry between them. Excuse the F out of me. You mean the same girl that you was sneaking down the steps to go hug and kiss on when you was supposed to have been in a couple with Liv? You mean the same girl that you was sitting on the ocean patio with and making out in the bed with? There's no sexual chemistry. Rob missed me with the BS. It took 24 hours for this girl to come in the house and sweep you off your feet. What the F is really going on? So when everybody was like, oh, he gave Liv a chance, it just didn't work out. That man never gave Liv a chance. But you know who he is giving a chance? Andrea. Definitely. Full-blown chance. But Andrea, you, sis, you better watch your back. Because if he could turn on Liv like that, he will definitely turn on you like that. You sitting there talking, so I'm just glad he's choosing himself and I'm glad he's being selfish. Yeah, be glad he's being selfish until he has to be selfish on you. Baby, when I tell you this is the type of drama I live for, I live for it. I live for this, okay? Now he over here just being dramatic, okay? He's over here crying and sobbing and doing the most. Do y'all not know that this man got the nerve to take off his clothes and jump in the pool and drown himself? Child, he didn't drown himself, but he might as well have drowned himself hiding under the daggone deck. Sir, what is wrong with you? It's called mentally unstable because something has to be wrong with Rob. It's him playing the victim card all the way to the end to convince us and to convince himself that the way he treated Leah was right and it was completely wrong. And sir, I am thoroughly disappointed. I no longer like you in your boots and I no longer like you in your overalls because what you just did was effed up. If you really wanted to just go ahead and be with that girl, just go ahead and let Leah know that. Stop playing these games. And the way that you threw out all those things that you quote unquote didn't like about her to justify yourself was effed up. Because none of this was happening when y'all was in the bed making out, and none of this was happening when y'all was sneaking around on the patio making out, and none of this was happening when you was bringing her breakfast. None of this was happening. So don't sit here and act like she shouldn't be surprised or shocked that you switched up on her like that. Oh child, let me calm down. Let's inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's keep going. Now Leah goes and tells Serena what Rob said about how he's not sexually attracted to her and he don't listen to her and she don't listen to him and all these things, right? And Serena was like, what the f-? I was like, yeah, girl, that's how I feel. What the f-? Okay? And she was like, don't you ever let no man make you feel like you're not that and I was like, I know that's right, girl. Give her a pep talk. Make her feel good about herself, okay? I feel bad because Rob was on some bullshit. I feel bad because Rob was definitely on some bullshit. I don't know what they was drinking, what they was smoking, but baby, the villa is in shambles. And at this point, everybody just go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. Let's start over tomorrow because apparently y'all need a nap. Okay, so it's time to go to bed. Everybody goes to bed. Serena sleeps with Leah outside because she don't want to sleep with him. And I wouldn't want to sleep with him either. Especially after you just told me that there's no sexual chemistry or whatever case may be. I don't want to lay next to you, sir. Sorry. I'm happy that Serena was there for her because she definitely needed somebody because her world was spiraling and spiraling bad. So I thought that everybody would just wake up feeling better, okay? I thought maybe we needed to sleep it off. But apparently the villa is still on fire, all right? Rob's still walking around the house playing victim, talking about something. I just felt like she didn't trust me, like she didn't believe me. She had no reason to. You lying mofo. Child, she had no reason to believe you. I don't believe nobody believes you. You're not the victim, Rob. You are not the victim. Then he talking to Adriana, talking about something. She's so supportive. Shut the hell up. Yo, when I tell y'all, Rob, we got smoke, sir. We got smoke. I want all the smoke with Rob, okay? When I tell you, Whew, I don't know, y'all. I don't know why this bothered me so bad, because I know that they wasn't going to last. I knew he was going to switch up on him, and I eventually knew she was going to switch up on him because I saw what she did. But baby, Rob is a different type of human being. The way he walking around this house acting all sad, he's so hurt, and the way he played a victim and drowning himself in the pool and having a whole panic attack and crying all dramatic with no tears falling out his eyes was just too much for me. Serena, girl, you must have fell and bumped your head, because excuse the F out of me. Now you want to check for Cordell? Now you want to be looking at him because somebody else is looking at him? What? You basically friend-zoned that man in like 3 different conversations, and now all of a sudden you checking for him? You giving him a little hug and a peck on the lips when you go to lay outside with Serena? Girl, I need you to get it together, because what is wrong with the people in this house? Are they crazy? Are the people in this house crazy? Somebody please let me know. Are all the cast members like this from all the other seasons? Because these people, crazy. And Janae, stop entertaining that bullshit. Okay, Janae gonna talk about something. Oh, Cordell, I just want to let you know that you back on Serena's radar, and whatever you doing, keep doing it. Ignoring her? She talking something. He's respecting my boundaries. You dumped him. What did you want him to do? Chase you around the house afterwards? There was no reason for him to continue to pursue you. What do you want him to do? Ignore you so you could fall deeply in love? Like, the logic ain't logicking. But okay, they getting ready for the night. When they came downstairs and they was like, cheers, and they drank their little drink, it gave me a flashback to the beginning of this episode when they was like, cheers, and they drank their little drink, and then everything went to shit. That's exactly what I knew was about to happen, and I was definitely right about everything going to shit. Okay, so the ladies get a text message, okay? And it tells them that they need to go, because it's time that they need to go over to the fire pit because it's time for them to pick their man, okay? But before they can do that, Kendall gets a text message, and Kendall's text message say, any guy that wants to couple up with Nicole or Andrea, please stand at the front of the fire pit. Now, here we go, okay? Now, I was surprised that Hakeem got up, but hey, they did have him and Nicole did have a conversation earlier, and she did say that she liked him and his confidence was everything. So I guess he wanted to put himself out there. Liv looked shocked. I looked shocked, okay? Of course, Kendall goes and Cordell went, all right? Now, Cordell went first. Clock that T, okay? But I expected. What else was it? What else was he supposed to do? Sit around for Serena? Please, okay? Now, this is where things get a little sticky. Serena's sitting there like, good job, Rob, good job. And Rob turned to Leah and he said, sorry, and got up. Baby, when I tell you, I was sitting there like, ooh. I kind of liked it better when they just steal him, okay? Because now we know for a fact that he wanted to get chosen. I felt so bad for Leah. I felt so bad for Leah, as did everyone, because everybody was sitting there around like, that's not cool. This is not good, okay? So now you have Rob is the only person for Andrea to pick from, but they want it to be a thing. So I'm glad Aaron set his little happy behind down, because this wouldn't have played out well for him and Kyla moving forward. So now Rob and Andrea are a couple, which leaves Leah single, right? Yeah. So then Nicole has Hakeem, Cordell, and Kendall. I am completely shocked at this, because everything in me was saying she was going to pick Cordell. Everything. You could not pay me to believe that she was going to pick Kendall. I just felt like she was leaning towards Cordell. Baby, she picked Kendall. She picked Kendall. Had Hakeem and Cordell sitting there looking sad. And I was like, I guess Cordell go talk to Serena. At least you on her radar again. Maybe y'all won't have to be single, okay? Maybe y'all could couple back up, okay? So now Kendall and Nicole are a couple. But Hannah called it earlier. She was like, I'm about to be single. Dang. Y'all, this episode was good, okay? These people are crazy. When I say a mess, I mean a mess. Now, I'm ready for the men to get up in there. Bring us some bombshell men. Drop the men off in the daggone villa. I mean, bring them in by the boatloads, okay? Our girls deserve something better than what they got going on. Because I am thoroughly disappointed in you, Rob. And I want you to sit there and be jealous. Because let me tell you something. You think Andrea is that into you. But wait till they start dropping men off at this house. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Anyway, y'all, that was episode 8 of Love Island. I'm sorry if I went on a tangent every now and then and again, but I had to get it off of me, okay? I had to get it off of me. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please like this video, share this video, get the Love Islander fandom up in here, okay? To join our family, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below, drop some yellow hearts if you don't have nothing to say. I'll talk to you guys on Thursday for another Love Island. With all that being said, peace.